Visibility is almost zero. Anyone gets lost, hone into my suit's telemetry. You ready?
Ready! Commander, are you okay?
I'm okay!
Hey! We might be able to keep the map from tipping!
Watch out!
The scene cannot happen due to the fact that the atmospheric pressure on Mars nearly ceases to exist. The atmospheric pressure on Mars is only 600 pascals, which is only 0.6% of the Earth's air pressure at sea level. Also, the wind speeds of Mars are not nearly as strong enough, as on Earth it takes winds of nearly 250 to 300 miles per hour for objects such as trucks to be moved. But this gigantic craft was moved with a wind speed of only 100 miles per hour on Mars. And due to the unabundant atmosphere on Mars, the winds on Mars have a force 6 times weaker than those winds on Earth, proving why this cannot happen.
Hey guys!
Houston, 6 crew safely aboard.
This is a huge moment for this nation, for the world, and indeed for international space travel.
I can't believe anything you do works.
This scene in The Martian would be unrealistic because after 560 days, Mark would not have exercised on the Martian surface. It is seen throughout the movie that no exercise equipment could be found on his habitat. Additionally, he would have lost 31% of his bone mass and 85% of his muscle mass, which would have led to extreme atrophies, which would have made him incredibly weak and frail. And once he returned to Earth, those would have resulted in negative side effects, which would be seen throughout the rest of the movie and the scene.
The gravity on Mars and the Martian is completely inaccurate. In the clip showed before, it seems as if the main character is still interacting with his surroundings as if he is still on Earth and operating under Earth's gravity. Mars is about 1/3 the mass of Earth, therefore it only has 1/3 the gravity of Earth. It would be much more accurate if this portrayal of gravity was shown on scenes on Mars, but it is not. It seems that he is still under the effects of Earth's gravity. That is why this is an example of bad science.
Oxygen level critical. Oxygen level critical. Oxygen level critical.
The average solar radiation a human absorbs on Mars for a day is 300 MSV. In this scene, Mark's suit is dysfunctional and he is getting direct rays from the sun. Therefore, Mark's radiation exposure is expected to fluctuate to about 1 GY. This would mean that Mark should have been experiencing radiation sickness. 1 GY counts as mild exposure, but still results in nausea and vomiting within 6 hours. Therefore, Mark should not be shown settling down in his shelter with only injuries from the debris that hit him during the storm.